looking, I'm looking. Yes. What they offer you to drink.
It's day 3 of the MegaDo. Back at the airport today is the big day of flying. We're going to 4 cities, 3 different countries, 1 country for every meal. So that's quite amazing. Breakfast here in Amsterdam as we're flying out of the airport, lunch in Prague, dinner in Mallorca in Spain, and then spending the night in Barcelona in Spain. Just made it through Amsterdam security, probably the highest tech security I've ever been through any airport, any time. Absolutely felt like it was a sci-fi experience. Wish I could have shown you that, but they don't allow video in there. Anyway, I headed out to the gate. I'm not sure how long this flight is, maybe a couple hours, something like that. They've called the media up front here, not sure exactly what's going on, but I have my passport, my tickets, and I think they're letting us board first to get on the empty plane and get set up, so that's sort of cool.
That's normal.
Morning.
Good morning, welcome.
I always think it's super cool when they give you seat number 7 when your name is 7. That's pretty awesome. I have little tables set up here with drinks on them. This is me, 7F. The MegaDo event is so large that they book the entire plane for the event, so that's really pretty awesome because it gives you a lot more freedom. Last time I was on the MegaDo, everybody was up and standing in the aisles and champagne glasses and singing songs. It was quite the event. A really, really fun way to fly. Sitting right next to me in the seat adjacent, we actually have a space in between us, is Rudy Maxa, who has a PBS show, as I understand it. It's an audio show, and it's based on travel.
Well, the PBS show is television called Rudy Maxa's World.
Okay.
And then I do a syndicated weekend 2-hour radio travel show called Around the World.
Oh, these are 2 different things.
2 different things.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just learning about this myself, and it's going to be a fabulous flight. I think have some fun conversations and learn a little bit more about travel. I got a tip just now on raising the headrest. That's making all the difference for my flight.
Because you're a tall dude.
Yes, this man knows his stuff. Breakfast is pretty good. Just be sure. Arrived in Prague, and this is probably about all I'm going to see is the airport here. We're going to be here for a couple of hours, doing a couple of airline-related activities, and then back on the plane. Interesting trivia, we're getting back on the same plane for our flight this afternoon, so they said just leave our luggage on the plane. So we're just taking the bare minimum with us as we're wandering around here today, and we'll be here a couple hours and then back on the plane. As I understand it, today we're going to be looking at the kitchen operation here in the Czech Republic in Prague and see how that's set up. And then meeting with one of the staffs or organizations with the airline. I'm not sure all the details. What is this for?
You will see it in a minute.
They're dividing this up into 2 groups. We're headed out to the kitchen area that prepares the food to go onto the airplanes. This will be my first time to ever see that, get a behind the scenes look. Apparently we have this thing here, and I'm not sure exactly how it works. It's maybe a hairnet. Ah, it is a hairnet. There we go, styling there.
This building is from 80s, so it's not modern as I would like to have nowadays, because it's a working area.
What do you think? A hat on top of the little plastic thing here? It's quite the styling thing. Yeah, I was washing our hands now. We're wearing plastic jackets here. I feel like I'm getting ready for major surgery. We're walking room to room, seeing all sorts of different preparation areas for meat, for vegetables, salads, desserts, the packaging, all sorts of stuff. It's quite fun. Don't you just love my hat and my hood here? Getting a little presentation and enjoying the snacks, some actual finished food that actually came from the catering and kitchen area. So we get to sample the end product that they produce. It's been a pretty fun, interesting tour. I've never seen anything like this before. We are back at the airplane, boarding again, getting on the plane, heading from Prague out to Mallorca, which is an island off of the coast of Spain. I was there last year. I'll link that episode above, again with the MegaDo. And we're going to go out there just for a few hours. I'm sitting with Rudy again, and they're going to be serving lunch here, a late lunch for us very soon. Rudy, what do you think of the MegaDo event?
Well, this is my first, and you know, it's what, 125 people here, 7, who are really into accumulating frequent flyer miles and figuring out how to, you know, get 100 extra here and 200 there. And it's just fascinating. Some of these guys are like, it's almost their lives. These guys study these things. It's fascinating to me, this whole secret world of frequent flyers. So it's been fun to learn some of the tips, and they really want to know what the kitchen for Czech Airways looks like, which is interesting, mildly interesting to me. They really want to take a picture of every pot and every tray and every whatever. It's an interesting secret world. They call themselves AV geeks, aviation geeks, which is a phrase I hadn't heard until this trip as well.
Rudy is known as the Savvy Traveler and has been writing for many years in I guess a radio show, a TV show.
Maxa.tv from the TV show.
Yes, and a lot of experience there. I'm going to put some links down below to his media, all of his travel things and his websites and stuff. And so I'll connect with him and put that below so you can check out some information about him. We had our late lunch on the plane on our way to Palma de Mallorca, which is the island off of Spain. Departing from the plane right now and heading into a hangar, which is sort of cool. It's right in front of me. Let me show you that. Over here's the hangar we're headed into. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I'm headed inside here to the hangar. Looks like they're starting without me. It looks like this is a maintenance hangar here. There's an engine being torn apart from one of these jets and a bunch of, I don't know, clamshell type sections for a jet. Let me show you that. I'm not sure what this is, probably off of the jet over there for the part of the wing. So you see this jet up here, looks like they've pulled apart that wing section and this engine shroud over there and probably brought it down here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this Europa Globalia facility in Palma. This facility, this hangar, was built in 2006. We operate since then, doing major maintenance on most of the Europa fleet.
We're leaving the hangar now, getting on a bus, leaving the airport, and headed out to some unknown destination. Sometimes the MegaDo is that way. You don't know where you're headed. It's sort of a mystery and a surprise, and usually a lot of fun.
Yeah, true.
We have arrived at one of the Marriott establishments here, and I imagine we're going to get some information about Marriott in Palma de Mallorca.
Yeah, I can get.
It appears we have some more food. We are just getting overloaded with food everywhere we go. It is just wonderful. I'm sure I'm gaining at least 7 pounds, maybe more, just from having lunch, then big snacks, then dinner, then hors d'oeuvres, and just amazing. Gotta love it. While we're eating our tapas here, we're having a presentation by Air Europa. And the gentleman's giving a technology and update on all the services that they're offering. We're spending about 2.5 hours, something like that, here at the Marriott, just having some tapas, some snacks, drinks, socializing. I think this will be our dinner for this evening. I am stuffed from all the food from today. Then we're going to be taking a flight from here over to Barcelona and checking in our hotel for the evening. Should be arriving sometime after 8 o'clock at night. It's beginning to rain. We're hopping on the bus, getting out of here. And we're back at the airport, just getting off the bus, and we're gonna hop on a plane. It is absolutely gorgeous. Sunset over here. Look at that reflection on the, it just rained a little bit here. Absolutely fabulous. I think I'm gonna end my vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. We're headed over to Barcelona. That's the end of this episode. Savor the moment and see you next episode.